New manager floating the idea of his daughter taking my social media duties. So, I have a new manager and he's been there for 4 months maybe. To provide context, I have been in my role for 3 years and my social media role for a single year. All platforms have grown exponentially and I have got nothing but praise by my director and board members. Now, in a meeting to discuss a potential raise, my new manager relayed to me that not only do I make enough money, but his daughter can do my job at a cheaper rate. His teenage daughter can do what I do apparently because she handles some posting for a couple local shops in a rural part of town. Yesterday, I overheard him speaking to our fiscal manager about my pay and how his daughter can do XYZ. It's honestly disrespectful that this is being brought up. I have been great at my job and somehow this guy who has barely any knowledge of our nonprofit wants to push me out of this role to bring his daughter in. I'm not sure what to do. Speak to my director? Him directly? I'd speak to both your director and manager in the same meeting. Say you've heard him speaking about getting his daughter in, but then show him evidence of growth in socials over the past year you've had control of it. I'd potentially go in with a plan to show where you'd like to get to, goals etc. for your socials. This will show your director you're very keen on this and know what you're talking about. Getting rid of someone with a proven track record of growth and doing a good job, and then hiring your own daughter only 4 months into a role is a very good sign of bad management. I hope your director can spot this a mile off. But if they don't, I'd be looking for other opportunities. These comments for the most part are revenge fantasies with no basis in reality. Prepare a compelling case with clear metrics and go talk to your director. Either the director will agree that your new manager bringing in his teenage daughter is completely insane, which it is, or this is not a place you should want to work. Be prepared to have to resign on the spot, either for leverage or because this is not the right place for you. The entire time you are preparing for this process, you are also preparing your resume on our resumes and are actively seeking out new positions. Find a new job. People leave bad managers, and this sounds like one for sure. Maybe does not seem like it now, but it is just going to get worse. Speak to your director, with the aim of getting your manager fired. Kill or be killed. If it's a smaller shop, then it could be trouble. If promoting a culture where managers can actively hire in their kids, partners, mates, depending on the dollar funnel from social media, the biz could take the risk and hire cheap labor. The question is whether the decision has already been made. Definitely worth raising quickly, sharing achievements and focusing on where the ops value lies. But if it's seen as simply a work experience for the manager's kid and the manager has sway, then unfortunately may be doomed. Speak to your director immediately because this guy is going to do what he can to get his daughter in. He's already sold on the idea. He just wants a way to make it happen. Sure, Harold, bring your daughter. I'll be happy to bring her up to speed and hand in my resignation after that. I'm sure she'll do fine. And if it doesn't work out, I'll be applying for your job in 6 weeks. Larger companies have policies around family being employed and tend to make sure that family does not report to manager they are related to. Find out if this could be breaking in company policy. Start looking for a new job. You need to go over this guy's head immediately. He is literally trying to steal your job and get your pay lowered. Make sure there is a way for you to lock out, close those accounts if they get taken from you. Otherwise all your hard work will be used by the girl who took your job. Give him and his dog the job and let them fail. Everything else is stress with no win for you. Dust off your resume and hit the road. Any place that empowers an asshat like this is not going to support you. Yes, him directly. That's your role. If you feel your director does not have your back about this situation, that's a sign maybe not to fight it. Just watch it burn to the ground while eating your popcorn. That's what I would do. I quit giving a damn a while ago though. Best of luck. Sucks though because that's kind of your thing now. Social media role. Well, if she gets it, would you have to help her out? If you would have to help her out, that's another uneasy feeling to have to go through. Again, best of luck. Let her have it, then we can watch your next post on malicious compliance as their ship sinks and you sail off into the sunset with your new job and better pay. We've been shown time and time again that within capitalism, being ethical is only ever used as sanctimonious posturing. This is business. Do not relent nor give an inch. Be blunt. If they want to replace you via nepotism and overlook your achievements that aided the organization's growth, you will leave. TLD, or don't make it easy for them. Advocate for yourself. If they screw you, bring them down. That's capitalism. Now that millennials are old and teenagers use social media, adults still somehow believe that an ever-changing series of multimedia platforms is like a child's toy because teens and college students use them. Could you imagine working in an ad agency in the 1960s and the higher-ups being like, my teenaged son is going to be the head of all TV programming because he watches TV a lot. He's seen a lot of commercials and TV shows and he's agreed to do it for less than half of a normal TV director. Check if there is a nepotism policy at your workplace. There should be one. If a manager is willing to fire an employee who actually did their job for a teenager with no experience all on the word of another employee, then that's not a place you were going to get far. Anyways, you have to be mindful of who management gives opportunities to. If a teenager can walk in and get it, then you should have gotten it before you even started working there. Nepotism. That always works out well. Mad disrespectful. But life. Be ready to resign and assertively make your case to the director.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.